Good morning students, you all are welcome to today's online class. I hope you all are completed the homeworks what I have given in the previous class, isn't it? Today we are going to complete this fifth chapter. Shall we start the today's class students? All of you take your note and book. So today let's write the question number 10. Find the equation of a straight line through the intersection of lines 5x minus 6y equal to 3x plus 2y equal to 10 and perpendicular to the line 4x minus 7y plus 13 equal to 0. So, how to do now? Always two equations will be given and they asked to find the equation of straight line asked. Means what we have to do now? We have to solve the given equations by elimination method or cross multiplication method. Okay, by solving we have to get the point of intersection. So let us solve the two given equations first of all. Okay, given equations are 5x minus 6y equal to 2 and 3x plus 2y equal to 10. Let us solve it. Any one method we can use. Okay, so equation 1 implies 5x minus 6y equal to 2. Let us multiply equation 2 by 3. Then y value can be cancelled. Okay. So 9x, 3x into 3, 9x plus 2y into 3, 6y equal to 10 into 3, we have 30. Let us take it as equation number 3. Okay. Let's add it. It is equation 1, it is 3. Okay. 1 plus 3 implies what we get now? 9 plus 5, 14x minus 6y plus 6y can be cancelled. So 0 equal to 32. From here 14x equal to 32, x equal to 32 by 14. Let us divide it. 7 2s are 14, 16 2s are 32. Therefore x equal to 16 by 7. Okay. Put x equal to 16 by 7 in any one equation, either 1 or 2. Let us choose the equation number 2. So 2 implies what is the equation 2? 3x plus 2y equal to 10. So 2 implies we get 3 into, in place of x 16 by 7 plus 2y is equal to 10. So from here multiply 3 into 16 we have 48 by 7 plus 2y is equal to 10. Let us take the LCM here. 7 is the LCM. Numerator 48 plus 7 into 2y, 14y is equal to 10. Let us cross multiply it. We get 48 plus 14y is equal to 7 into 10. That is 48 plus 14y is equal to 70. Okay. From here y term we have to find out. Is it? 14y is equal to 70 minus 48. So 14y is equal to, what is the value? 70 minus 48? 22. So y is equal to 22 by 14. Let's divide it. 7 2s are 14, 11 2s are 22. Therefore y is equal to 11 by 7. Y is equal to 11 by 7. Therefore, the point of intersection is 16 by 7, 11 by 7. Okay, point of intersection over. One more equation is given. What is the one more equation? 4x minus 7y plus 13 equal to 0. Is it? Equation of line. We have to find the point of intersection perpendicular to the line 4x minus 7y plus 13 equal to 0. That is the given question. So, we know the formula. Equation of line perpendicular to ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is bx minus ay plus k equal to 0. Therefore, equation of line perpendicular to 4x minus 7y plus 13 equal to 0 is, how can we write it? Here coefficient of x and y values we have to change. So what we get? 7x 7x bx minus ay. Here already minus is there, is it? So minus into minus become plus. This coefficient want to change here. So 4y plus constant term we have to give k equal to 0. Understood, students? Now this equation passes through this line. This line passes through the point we got it, no? 16 by 7 comma 11 by 7 passes through 16 by 7 comma 11 by 7. That is 7 into in place of x we have 16 by 7 plus 4 into 11 by 7 plus k equal to 0. Here 7 can be cancelled. Is it? So 16 into here so 4 into x. Is it? So 7 can be cancelled. 16 plus here 11 into 4 we have 44 by 7 plus k equal to 0. From here take the LCM. LCM of this two terms. 7 is the LCM. What is the value? 16 into 7, 112 plus 44 plus k equal to 0. Add these two terms, we get 156 by 7 plus k equal to 0. From here, therefore, equation of the line is 7x. Where you have to substitute this k value, no? 7x plus 4y plus k equals 0. We got it equation, no? In this equation, let's substitute the k value. What is the k value? 156 by 7 plus k equal to 0. From here k is equal to minus 156 by 7. Equation of the line is 7x plus 4y plus k equal to 0. In that equation k value we have to substitute. That is 49x plus 28y minus 156 by 7. LCM. Okay, how it is? LCM is 7. 7 into 7x, 49x plus 7 into 4y, 28y minus 156 equal to 0. Cross multiply it. 49x plus 28y minus 156 equal to 7 into 0, 0. Okay, therefore the required equation is 49x plus 28y minus 156 equal to 0. Okay, similarly you have to do the question number 9. That is homework. Understood? Here it is perpendicular condition. Ax plus by plus c equal to 0 means bx minus ay plus k equal to 0 condition we used. Okay. Similarly, 9th question you have to do the homework. They are parallel. Parallel in the sense ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Parallel is ax plus by plus k equal to 0 condition you have to use. Okay. Note the homework question. Find the equation of straight line through the intersection of lines 7x plus 3y equal to 10, 5x minus 4y equal to 1 and parallel to the line 13x plus 5y plus 12 equal to 0. First of all, you have to solve these two equations and get the point of intersection. Then parallel to this ax plus by plus c equal to 0 means parallel to that equation is ax plus by plus k equal to 0. That condition, use it and get the answer. Okay. Next, let us write the question number 12. Okay, find the equation of straight line through the point of intersection of the lines 8x plus 3y equal to 18, 4x plus 5y equal to 9 and bisecting the line segment joining the points 5, minus 4 and minus 7, 6. Here also find the equation of straight line. So two equations given. So we have to solve it and get the point of intersection. Okay. After that we have to find here bisecting the points. These 2 points again. Bisect means it will split it into 2 equal parts. So midpoint. Okay, midpoint of this 2 points want to find out. Okay, after that 2-point formula can be used. How to do? First of all, we have to solve these two equations and get the point of intersection. After that, we have to find the midpoint of these 2 points. Here we get 1 point, here we get 1 point. Both the point, 2 points are there means to get the point equation of straight line. We have the formula. 2-point formula y minus y1 by y2 minus y1 equal to x minus x1 by x2 minus x1. That condition we are going to use. Okay. given equations are 8x plus 3y is equal to 18, equation 1, and 4x plus 5y equal 9. Let us take equation number 2. So let us use the elimination method. Okay, for that let us multiply equation 1 into 5 and equation 2 into 3. Anyway you can use it. Okay, as your wish you can do it. My equation number 1 multiplied by 5 and equation number 2 multiplied by 3 means easily we can get the answer. As your wish you can do. Okay, now 1 into 5. Okay, we get, so 8 into 5 40x plus 3 into 5 15y is equal to 18 into 5 90, equation number 3. Then 2, equation 2, let's multiply by 3. So 4 into 3 12x plus 15y is equal to 27, equation number 4. Now let us subtract 3 minus 4. We get 40 minus 12 28x plus this one 15 minus 15 0 equal to 90 minus 27 63. From here x equal to 63 by 28. Let's divide by 7 table. 7 4s are 28. Here 9 7s are 63. Therefore x equal to 9 by 4. Put x equal to 9 by 4 in any one equation. Okay. Put x equal to 9 by 4 in either 1 or 2. Okay. So let us select the equation 2. We get equation 2 implies 4 into x, that is 9 by 4 plus 5y is equal to 9. Shall we cancel this 4 4? So 4 4 can be cancelled. Okay, from here 9 plus 5y equal to 9, is it? From here 5y is equal to 9 minus 9. 5y equal to 0. Therefore y equal to 0 by 5 equal to 0. So x is 9 by 4, y is 0. Understood students? Therefore the point of intersection is, therefore the point of intersection is is 9 by 4 comma 0. Okay, two more point is given now. For that we are going to find the midpoint. Okay, midpoint of the points, midpoint of the points, what are the 2 points given? 5 comma minus 4 and minus 7 comma 6. What is the midpoint formula? Midpoint is equal to m of x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. Here x1 equal to 5 comma y1 is equal to minus 4 and x2 equal to minus 7 and y2 is equal to 6. Let us substitute this values, which is equal to 5 plus minus 7 by 2 comma y1 plus y2, that is minus 4 plus 6 by 2, which is equal to 5 minus 7 is minus 2 by 2 comma here 2 by 2. Divide it 1 here, minus 1 here 1, which is equal to minus 1 by 1. Okay, therefore midpoint is minus 1 comma 1 and point of intersection is 9 by 4 comma 0. Now we have 2 points. So equation of line, to get the equation of line we can use the 2 point formula. Okay, 2 point form is y minus y1 by y2 minus y1 equal to x minus x1 by x2 minus x1. 2 point form is y minus y1 by y2 minus y1 equal to x minus x1 by x2 minus x1. Okay, equation of line joining points we have. This is point of intersection, it is midpoint. Okay, x1 is 9 by 4, y1 is 0, x2 is minus 1, y2 is 1. Let us substitute this values in this formula. Okay, we get y minus y1, that is y minus y1 is 0 divided by y2 minus y1, that is what is y2? 1 minus y1 is 0 equal to x minus x1, that is x minus x1 is 9 by 4 divided by x2 minus x1, that is minus 1 minus 9 by 4. Okay, y minus 0 is y by here 1 minus 0 is 1, which is equal to x minus 9 by 4 by minus 1 minus 9 by 4. From here y by 1 is y. Y is equal to, here take the LCM of the numerator. 4 is the LCM. It can get 4 into x, 4x minus 9 by 4 divided by denominator also 4 is the LCM. Here minus 1 into 4 is minus 4 minus 9. That is y is equal to 4x minus 9 by 4 into denominator term. Let us write reciprocally. So 4 by here minus 4 minus 9 we have minus 13. Okay, 4 can be cancelled. We get y is equal to 4x minus 9 by minus 13. Y is equal to 4x minus 9 by minus 13. Cross multiply it. So cross multiply it. Minus 13y is equal to 4x minus 9. Okay, this term bring here. So 4x plus 13y minus 9 equal to 0. Okay, therefore the required equation is 4x plus 13y minus 9 equal to 0. Understood, students? So here there is a homework, question number 11. Find the equation of straight line joining the point of intersection of 3x plus y plus 2 equal to 0 and x minus 2y minus 4 equal to 0 to the point of intersection of 7x minus 3y equal to minus 12 and 2y equal to x plus 3. So how to do now? Here first two equations are there and last two equations are there. So first two equations you have to take it and solve it and get the point of intersection. Any one method you use it for elimination or cross multiplication. So next third and fourth, here also any one method you use it. Here this equation, last equation is 2y equal to x plus 3 is there. So you orderly write this x term, bring it here. So minus x plus 2y equal to 3, like that you can take. Okay, so that you complete the answers. Complete this homework and check it with the book back answer. Okay, so now we are going to complete this fifth lesson. Okay, next we are going to start the next lesson, means lesson number 6, trigonometry. Okay, so in this lesson exercise 5.5 one word is there, that one you can work out it. Okay, work out it and find out the answer if you have with the help of book back answer. If you have any doubt you can ask. Okay, there are 15 one words are there. 15 one words are there. Oh, so easy one words only. You can work out and check it with the help of book back answer. If you have any doubts you can ask. Okay, students, now we are going to continue the 6th lesson. Now we are going to start the chapter 6, that is trigonometry. Okay, so trigonometry is the branch of mathematics, isn't it? So here just read the introduction. Okay, Hipparchus is the father of trigonometry. Hipparchus is the father of trigonometry. Read the introduction. Okay, so here in this chapter, first of all we have to find the trigonometric identities. We have to learn about the trigonometric identities. Okay, what is identities now? An equation involving trigonometric ratios of an angle is called a trigonometric identity. If it is true for all values of the angle. What is identity? No, an equation involving trigonometric ratios of an angle is called a trigonometric identity if it is true for all values of the angle. Okay. Now we are going to write some formulas in this chapter. Okay. Let's write the formulas along with me. Students, fifth lesson note continuously you can write this chapter 6. Okay. Fifth lesson I have given today 2 homeworks. No, for that you have to leave the sufficient space. After that start the chapter 6 trigonometry. Okay. First draw this triangle, right triangle. Just identify the sides, opposite side, adjacent side, hypotenuse. This one in 9th standard we learned this. So draw the right triangle. It is MOP, name it. Theta mentioned here. This is right angle triangle, that is 90 degree. So opposite of this theta is known as opposite side. This biggest side is the hypotenuse side. Nearest to the theta is known as the adjacent side. Okay. So some formulas we are going to write along with me. How to write the formula? Sin theta formula is opposite side by hypotenuse side. Okay, so if there is opposite value and opposite value or hypotenuse value, we can use the sin theta formula. Okay, sin theta formula is opposite side by hypotenuse side. Then cos theta formula is adjacent side by hypotenuse, means this adjacent side by hypotenuse side. Okay, then tan theta formula is sin theta by cos theta. Tan theta formula is sin theta by cos theta. That is opposite side by adjacent. Opposite side by adjacent side. Cosecant theta equal to 1 by sin theta. That is reciprocal of sin theta formula. Okay, sin theta is opposite by hypotenuse. So cosecant theta is hypotenuse by opposite side. Okay, then secant theta. Secant theta formula is 1 by cos theta, which is equal to, that is reciprocal of cos theta formula. Cos theta formula is adjacent by hypotenuse, is it? So secant theta is hypotenuse by adjacent. Okay, then next cot theta. Cot theta is equal to cos theta by sin theta can be used, or 1 by tan theta, anyone can be used. Cot theta is equal to cos theta by sin theta or 1 by tan theta. So it is reciprocal of tan formula, adjacent by opposite side. Okay, then complementary formula, let's write. Sin 90 minus theta formula is cos theta. Cos 90 minus theta equal to sin theta. Tan 90 minus theta equal to cot theta. Cot 90 minus theta equal to tan theta. Then cosecant 90 minus theta equal to secant theta. Cosecant 90 minus theta equal to secant theta. Secant 90 minus theta equal to cosecant theta. Okay. Today itself we have to learn this formula. All these formulas important only. If you know these formulas, then only we can do this chapter easily. Okay. Study the formulas thoroughly. Next formula, sin theta the whole square can be write sin square theta. Cos theta the whole square can be write cos square theta. Tan theta the whole square can be write tan square theta. Cosecant theta the whole square can be write cosecant square theta. Secant theta the whole square can write secant square theta. Cot theta the whole square can be write cot square theta. Okay, study this formula. Next we have the trigonometric ratio tables. Okay, 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. Here sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta, cot theta. These 6 are the trigonometric ratios. Okay, so this tables you have to write and you have to study thoroughly. First sin 0. Sin 0 is 0. Sin 30 degree, 1 by 2. Sin 45 degree, 1 by root 2. Sin 60 degree, root 3 by 2. Sin 90 degree, 1. Okay, so then cos theta. First line write neatly and study the first line thoroughly. Sin 0, 0, sin 30, 1 by 2, sin 45, 1 by root 2, sin 60, root 3 by 2, sin 90, 1. 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. Like this, study thoroughly. For cos theta, this first line you can write reversely. Okay, 1, then root 3 by 2. The sin 45 and cos 45 same value. So 1 by root 2. Then next 1 by 2 here, 0 here. Okay, first line study thoroughly. And for cos, first line reversely if you are writing means cos value you will get. Okay, then third line tan. Tan is sin by cos. Sin by cos. All the values we have to dividing means tan value we get. First sin by cos, that is 0 by 1 is 0. Then 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2. Here 2 will cancel 1 by root 3. Then next 1 by root 2 by 1 by root 2 1. Then root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2 is, here 2 will be cancelled, root 3 will get. Then 1 by 0 is undefined. So like this easily you can study this tables. Okay, first line alone if you are studying thoroughly means this table fully you can study easily. Okay, so write this table and study this values thoroughly. Okay, then cosecant means cosecant is reciprocal of sine 1 by 0 undefined. Then 1 divided by 1 by 2, that is 2. And 1 divided by 1 by root 2, that is root 2. 1 divided by root 3 by 2, that is 2 by root 3. 1 divided by 1, 1. Likewise, remaining 2 columns also you can learn easily. Okay, students. Next is some trigonometric identities. Identity. First one, sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to, identity means it will satisfy both the sides. So whatever the value we have given for theta. For theta is equal to 30 degree if you are giving sin square 30 plus cos square 30 is equal to 1. That is the formula. What is the sin 30 value we have? 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Let us check it. 1 by 2 plus here 1 by 2 the whole square, that is 1 by 4, plus what is cos 30 value? Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So squaring time 3 by 4 you will get. Is it 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4 is 4 by 4 is equal to 1. So 1 is equal to 1. Similarly all the identity we can prove. Okay, so identity means it will satisfy both the side whatever the value given for theta. Okay, so first identity is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. From here we have two more formulas can be used. Sin square theta equal to 1 minus cos square theta, or cos square theta equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Okay, important formulas you have to learn thoroughly. Okay, then next formula 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. From here two more formula can be write. Tan square theta is equal to secant square theta minus 1, or 1 is equal to, from here 1 is equal to secant square theta minus tan square theta. Understood, students? Next formula is 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. From here cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta minus 1 first formula, or one more formula can be written. Cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. Okay, important formula you have to learn. Okay, so let's write the example 6.1. Prove that tan square theta minus sin square theta equal to tan square theta into sin square theta. Okay, so we have to prove both the side equal. Okay, tan square theta minus sin square theta is equal to tan square theta into sin square theta. So either we have to take it LHS side and we have to bring the RHS answer, or else we have to take RHS value and we have to bring the LHS. Anyway we can do, that is our service. Okay, so let us take the LHS. What is the LHS? Tan square theta minus sin square theta, which is equal to tan square theta minus sin square theta into, let us multiply up and down cos square theta. Why no? Sin square theta by cos square theta is tan square theta. So that up and down multiply by cos square theta by cos square theta. Okay, that is equal to tan square theta minus, here let's see, write it sin square theta by cos square theta into cos square theta. Sin square theta by cos square theta into cos square theta, which is equal to tan square theta minus sin theta by cos theta is tan theta. So sin square theta by cos square theta is tan square theta into this cos square theta. okay, which is equal to, now among this both the term, let's take the common term outside. Which is the common term here? Tan square theta. Let us take commonly outside tan square theta into, here tan square theta we have taken out, so what else remains? 1 is there, okay, 1 minus, here tan square theta outside we have taken, so the remaining term is cos square theta. Cos square theta, which is equal to tan square theta into, what is 1 minus cos square theta? We have sin square theta. So tan square theta into sin square theta, which is equal to RHS side. Okay, see the RHS side, tan square theta into sin square theta. Okay, we proved. Okay, hence proved. Okay, students, these are the today's questions. So you have to learn the formulas thoroughly, and homework questions everything you complete. Okay, thank you, students.